All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rachakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who I learned this truth from. And salutations unto you brothers out there stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect, as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of the Lord, Yahweh Shah. All right. And yeah, man, that's pretty much what I want to talk about, man, is, I don't know what I'm going to title this lesson, but hey, the fact that Yahweh Shah is about to exalt his elect, man. Okay. Lord Yahweh Shah is about to exalt his elect. All right. Now I just meditating on the fact that, the Most High, hey, everything that he's about to give to us, man, he didn't even have to do that. All right. Everything that's prophesied and, that's written to come to his elect men, those that have been diligently striving in this truth, man. Hey, man, it's gonna be mind blowing, man. But at the end of the day, the scriptures go into how we are going to be made joint heirs with Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, which that's like, you thinking about it, man. It's like, damn, what could we have done to even deserve that? But at the end of the day, it's all according to the Most High's purpose, man. It's all according to His will. Okay, and that's why we understand the scriptures in that the Most High, from the beginning, all right, He predestinated His elect to receive that blessing, man. Okay, it's always been for His elect. All right, and when you deal with the elect in the scriptures, all right, it's going into the men that Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi has set up from the beginning. Okay, the prophets, the teachers of Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man. All right, now we know that, the Most High has a remnant that He's going to save according to grace. All right, and that's where you get the 1/3 and the rest of the innumerable multitude. But at the end of the day, there's going to be, a caste system. All right, there's going to be order to the kingdom, man. All right, and it makes sense. Okay, if you, for example, if you was working hard, and you was given, great power. All right, well, with that great power comes a great responsibility, man. And that's where you get the men of the Lord, okay, the elect, all right, who diligently, push out this truth, all right? And the fact is, man, that Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi had it set up from the beginning that these men were going to be exalted and made joint heirs with Lord Yahweh Shah, man. Which, again, just saying it out loud, it's like, dang, you could only hope to be a part of that number, man. But, we know that it's written, so there are going to be those of us, Lord willing, that are going to be a part of it. Well, Yahweh Shah Himself said, I no longer call you servants, I call you friends. Okay? Because what we're doing His will, man. And Lord willing, the Most High keeps it that way. All right? Man, that's, imagine that, man. The God that's coming to restore the earth, man, is going to have a government body of men that He's going to, that's going to be setting up shop, man, right alongside of Him, sitting at the round table. Okay? Man, that's, hey, just thinking about that, man, it's just, hey, man, all you can say is all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man. It's really all you can say. All right? But anyways, I'm going to grab some of these precepts, okay? This is this is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. That's why we go out and teach our people, man, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're the children of the Most High. Okay, but we know that there's Israel, right? You got all Israel, and then you got the Israel, all right, of the Most High. Okay, those who are doing His will, all right, and keeping His commandments to the best of their ability. Okay, so there's a distinction. All right. It says, verse 17, and if children, then heirs. Heirs of the Most High and joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. So really, man, this is a powerful precept, man. Imagine being an heir to a God, man. The supreme being Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man, being an heir to that. What the hell do you think that means, man? Like, what do you think comes with that? Okay? Do we know that, that there's esoteric meanings to the scriptures, deeper than the surface, right? Higher level understanding. Okay. We know, man, that it's a lot of things that is in this universe we live in that has been closed to the minds of man. All right, things that hey man, like they even deal with the ocean. Okay, they say they've only explored 5% of the ocean. Okay, Esau, man, he don't know shit about the universe, man. About the world we live in. Okay, the little shit he do know is what the Most High was like. Okay, this is sufficient for the basis of men. Okay, like think about it, man. Esau's 1 out of 18 nations. Esau's on the bottom. So imagine if the Most High had, put any other nation to rule the earth, they probably would have, been more advanced than Esau, man. Esau's the bottom totem pole. Okay, so how much more so when the rightful rulers of this earth, okay, get back into their rightful positions, man? Man, look, how you think she gonna look then, man? Okay, and it's coming quick, all right? This ain't no fairy tale, no fucking a good man, this is reality, man. All right, this is gonna be reality. It says, and of children then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together, man. So what? We're going to be joint heirs with Yahawashi. And I'm going to go into a couple precepts and show you what exactly is being given to Lord Yahawashi, man. And you're going to realize that that's exactly what's going to be given to the elect men. Okay? All right? It says, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, man. We don't know who he was in our past life. All right? We know ultimately that if you prophesying in, now you was prophesying in, man. All right, the spirit of prophet is subject unto the prophet. Okay, you got wicked prophets that's back. You got the house of Saul that's back, and you got the house of David that's back too, man. Okay, we don't know who he was in our past life, man. No brothers, certain brothers may have been put to death, being martyred in the past life. Okay, scriptures say it's no remembrance of former things. Okay, and we know history repeats, man. So we know persecution coming, and we know that we've been suffering for this truth's sake, man. Making ourselves look foolish, right? And all these various things we have to do for the sake of the truth, man. But Well, this is we wouldn't have it any other way, man. Right? It says, if so be that we suffer with him, that we also may be glorified together. And them Christians ain't suffering, man. These Christians, they commit every sin in the book. All right, and they think just because they believe on Jesus Christ that they're going to be saved, man. All right, that ain't suffering, man. You people they don't even do what Yahawashi said to do. All right. But anyways, it says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us, man. And none of us know how that glory is going to look, man. Like, man, look, the picture we can paint in our heads, ultimately it fails in comparison, because scriptures say it ain't even entered into the hearts or the minds of man what the Most High has prepared for them that love him, man. We know that the Most High got a body prepared for us. Okay, but we don't know how that body gonna look. We don't know how exactly we're gonna be able to control spiritual powers with them bodies, man. We just know it's coming, man. All right, and that's the faith that we gonna hold on to the end. All right. But the scripture just told you, man, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahawashi Hamashiach. Okay? All right? This is Psalms chapter 2 and verse 7. It says, I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh had said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Okay? Yahawashi, the only begotten of Yahweh. It says, verse 8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Okay? I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So like I mentioned earlier, that 95% of the ocean, the 95% of the universe that these devils haven't explored, that's been given to Yahawashi and the elect, man. Right? It says, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession, man. So a lot of you people, man, especially you Christians, don't realize that there's going to be slavery in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? There's going to be servitude. There's going to be a nation above the other nations, man. Okay? And this was given to the Messiah, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man. We're reading it now. So he's going to have slaves, and his people are going to have slaves too, man. All right? And they're going to build up their kingdom. It says, verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel, man. Because of the rule under Yahawashi, all right, in the governing body, it's going to be an iron fist, man. It ain't gonna be no fucking, you go out and identify, all right, as a transformer, and we let that shit slide, man. Now your ass gonna be instantly put to death. Okay, anytime these people go off in our kingdom, man, they're gonna face the consequences, man. Right? It says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel, man. See that? Utterly, man. All right, it's going to be literal, because it tells you in Psalms, the 149th chapter, all right, that we're going to be giving them two-edged swords to execute vengeance on the people. All right? Vengeance and punishments on the people, man. Okay? You're going to have these people still going to be, have demons on them. Okay? They're going to be going off. All right? And we're going to have that ability, that iron fist, to lay down the law, man. All right? Especially Esau, man. We really going to be working his ass. All right? It says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. It says, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Okay? Who are the judges of the earth, man? It tells you in Job chapter 9 and 24 that the white man has covered up the true judges. Okay? The true judges are the Israelites, man. Okay? You read in Wisdom of Solomon 6 that as judges we haven't ruled right. Okay? When you go into the history, man, when you read the book of Judges, you had a series of 12 judges, all right, over the space of about 300 or so years, to where those judges that were ruling over our people before we had kings, they would go off, okay, and then the Most High would end up having to set up a judge who would do right. But then their children would come out and they would end up going off again, doing what the heathen was doing. And that kept happening over and over and over, man. Okay, and that's pretty much the theme of Israel, man. Like, the Most High would send us, the prophets, right? Certain righteous men to get us back on track. And then we'd end up going off again, man, as a people. Okay, and that's why it says in Wisdom of Solomon 6, as judges, we haven't ruled right. Okay, but Yahawashi has raised up men, okay, that's pretty much been called since the foundation of the world, that, through these generations, man, he's always been dealing with, okay, that have had the purpose of waking up his people, man, okay, teaching his flock, man, okay. It says, serve Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling, man. So I wanted to grab that to show you that this is what's given to Yahawashi. Okay, the heathen, meaning slaves, right? The uttermost parts of the earth, right? Complete rulership. Okay, and I'm going to show you that's going to be exactly what's going to be given to the Joint-Heirs, which are going to be the 144,000 elect men. Okay, but I want to grab this first. Okay, it's going to say the same thing in Daniel, man. All right, this is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 14. It says, we're going to start at verse 13. It says, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man, Yahawashi, came with the clouds of heaven, or the chariots, what they call UAPs, right? It says, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, Yahweh, and they brought him near before him. It says, and there was given him dominion, glory, and a kingdom, that all people, see that, nations and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed, man. So, man, if we're going to be made joint heirs with Yahawashi, right, and he's going to be given complete dominion, glory, a kingdom, and all these nations are going to serve him, then that's exactly what's going to be passed on to us, man. You see? And look, man, that's why we're you scriptures say they love not their lives unto the death, man. You know, we are heralding in the return of our Lord Yahawashi, man, at whatever the cost, man. Okay, we don't give a scripture say, don't fear him who can destroy your body, man. Fear him who can destroy your soul and body, man. You know, fuck Esau, man. We know this devil got to come down with that wrath. And through the spirit, we want him to hurry the fuck on and get it on with, man. All right, we got a kingdom awaiting for us, man. All right, and you devils can't do shit about it. All right, it's pretty much except prepare for slavery. All right, okay. But anyways, let's show you that this is also going to be given to the elect, man. Okay, to the elect. All right, this is Revelations 2, and 26, and you're going to see it's going to say the same thing it just said in Psalms, but it's going to be referring to the men of the Lord. All right, Revelation 2 and 26 says, and this is Yahawashi speaking, right? It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, right? That's your caste system, man. We ain't all gonna be holding hands in the kingdom. Nah, man, they tell you in, what's that, Luke, the either chapter 6 or chapter 16, Salakia, but it goes into how there's going to be a great go fix, man, you know, between the Israelites and everybody else. Okay, especially you Edomites, man, because you Edomites are going to be wiped out. Okay, you Edomites are going to be wiped out, man, proceeding to the book of Obadiah. Okay, but there's going to be a great gulf, man. You know, imagine a gigantic ass cliff, you know, hundreds of thousands of kilometers apart. You know, it's just a big old gaping hole, and that's how it's gonna be, man. You heathen, you'll never be able to reach what we about to be on in the kingdom, man. Right? It's like just like we gotta suffer and see you devils, you know, enjoy little things and shit on this side, man. Look, hey, man, because even just dealing with the spiritual powers, you heathen are gonna, man, y'all are gonna admire. Y'all are going to admire us, man. That's what scriptures say in Isaiah the 60th chapter. I'm blanking on it, man. You know, pretty much how these heathen are going to admire us. They're going to pretty much worship us, man. It's like scriptures say, they're going to bow down to us. Okay? They're ultimately going to worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, but he's going to make us an eternal excellency. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. All right, he's going to make us an eternal excellency, man. See, so just like that devil King Charles, truly ain't a king, right? The Duke Charles was coronated. Okay, they consider royalty excellencies, right? That's how they're gonna refer to us, man. Yeah, your excellency, your majesty, you know, yes, master. Yeah, you know, yeah, they gonna come correct, man. And they tell you in Isaiah chapter 60, if any of these nations don't want to serve us, they're going to be utterly destroyed, man. You're just going to wipe your ass out. You know, like, again, I go back to that iron rule. You is not going to have a choice, man. Here you are going to have gods walking on a planet Earth amongst mere mortals, and you think you're going to be able to get out of line, man? Look, we're not going to tolerate that shit, man. All right? Whatsoever. Okay? All right? And it's telling you here in Revelations 2, okay, Yahawashi himself is saying that whoever, his men that overcome, the elect, all right, are going to receive exactly what he has, man. It says, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. Just read that. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, man. You see that? So just like what Lord Yahawashi has received from the Father is what he's going to give to his men. Okay? Man, hey, man, look, man. Hey, man, that's why we fight so hard for this truth, man. Despite the fucking shit we got to deal with on this side, man, it don't fucking matter, all right? That's why scripture just said our present suffering don't compare to the glory that's going to be revealed in us, man. All right? It just don't fucking matter. This is a bad dream, man. Okay? And we're going to wake up from this. Our odds are going to be, man, it's going to be a sensory overload, man. All right? Sensory overload, man. All right? Okay, this is the book of Philippians 2 and 10. It says that at the name of Yahawashi HaMashiach, every knee shall bow, of things in heaven, things in earth, and things under the earth. And that every tongue should confess that Yahawashi HaMashiach is Lord to the glory of the Most High the Father, man. You fucking atheists out there, right? You non-believing ass Israelites, man. All of you are going to bow in reverence Lord Yahawashi, man. And the reason I'm grabbing this precept is because, again, if we're going to be made joint heirs with Yahawashi, man, guess what? These heathen are going to bow to us as well, man. Okay, they're gonna bow to us, man. Okay, and every knee is gonna bow to, Yahawashi, right? But this is Isaiah chapter 49 and 22. It says, "Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people. And they, the Gentiles, you heathen, shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders." Okay? Because what? You got to understand, like when you read in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, okay? When the Lord Yahawashi returns, man, he's going to deliver the elect, okay? And he's going to destroy a lot of the wicked. But there are going to be people who essentially escape that destruction, man. And you're going to have Israelites in certain parts of the earth that are going to be brought, okay, pretty much into the wilderness, man. Okay, they're gonna be brought into the wilderness, and the rebels are gonna get purged out. All right, and then we're gonna enter into the land, right? Just like how it happened the first time. Okay, when we were led out of ancient Egypt and we were on our way to the promised land, the rebels had to get purged out in the wilderness, man. And essentially, we know that it's gonna be a wilderness. It's pretty much gonna happen again, just like that. Okay, it's gonna be another wilderness where certain rebels, okay, Israelites that, may have escaped the destruction in different parts of the earth are going to be gathered and brought, and the rebels are going to be purged out. Okay? All right? But anyways, it says, verse 24, or Slakia, no, that's not what I wanted. Verse 23, it says, "And kings shall be thy nurse and fathers, and their queens thy nurse and mothers." So the ones you reverence as kings and queens on this side, your King Charles, okay, these so-called white people have had the seat of the elites, right? They've had those high exalted positions. Well, they're going to be brought low, okay? And the tables are going to be turned. It says, "And their queens, thy nurse and mothers, they shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me," man. All right. So you heathen are going to bow down to the Israelites, man. It also tells you that in Isaiah the 60th chapter. Okay. Yeah, that you heathen, you're going to serve us, man. All right. And essentially it's going to be 1,000 years, what they call a millennium reign of Yahawashi. All right. Which it's going to be an eternal reign, but it's going to be in 1,000-year period where you heathen, okay, are going to build up our kingdom, man. Okay? It's going to be 1,000 years for y'all to get it right. Get it just how we want it, man. All right? Just how we like it. Okay? There will be no talk back. Hey, man. Hey, man, that's going to be a beautiful day, man. It's going to be real beautiful to be an Israelite, man. Okay? Scriptures say, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to close out. Okay? Because I keep saying it. All right? I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna close out. This is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 15. All right, it says, "Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated," man. All right, everybody look at the so-called blacks as niggas, and that we ain't never gonna amount to anything, man. Like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter that they thought that our end was gonna be without honor. All right. They thought we was just gonna die niggas forever, man. But nah, that ain't how it written, you fucking devils. It says, "Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee." Okay? When you got any black-owned business, man, they ultimately end up failing, okay? Because of the curses and because of the pride and hatred these other nations have for us, man. Okay, they don't really want to see a black man make it. Okay, shit, our own women don't want to see us make it. Okay, but what? The Most High said a man is going to be made more precious than the finest, than gold. Okay, Isaiah chapter 13 and 12, man. Okay, so hey, with order being restored, man, you women are going to naturally by default fall into your most ultimate feminine energy. You know, if you want to call it that, man. And, man, all right. I ain't even going to go down that path, man. But hey, it says, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Right? And that's what we're going to end it out on, man. So that's what's coming, man. All right, to the elect. So brothers, keep pushing, man. You know, we know this is written. We know it's coming, you know. And the fact that we, you know, doing what the scripture said, you know, pretty much the men of the Lord will be doing. All right. And, you know, we trying to align ourselves with these scriptures, man. Hey, that's a good sign, man. All right. And we know it tells you that in 2nd Ezra how, you know, during these times ahead, during Jacob's trouble, then shall be known who are my chosen. Okay. Then shall be known who are my chosen. But anyways, man, with that, I'm going to give all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakakadash, DTAY Baba Ball, Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah.